We will look on the first question. This is the 11th question of the GATE exam 2020 for EC department question paper of the control system subject, which was conducted by IIT Delhi. The question is, the pole 0 map of the rational function g of s is shown in below. When the closed loop contour is mapped into the g of s plane in the mapping n circles. The options are the option A, the origin of the g of s plane once in the counterclockwise direction. The option B, the origin of the g of s plane once in the clockwise direction. The option C, the point -1 plus j0 of the g of s plane once in the counterclockwise direction. The option D, the point -1 plus j0 of the g of s plane once in the clockwise direction. The solution of the problem. This problem can be solved by Nyquist stability criterion of the principles of the argument. It is explained that if there are poles and zeros are enclosed by the corresponding g of s into h of s plane must encircle the origin p minus z time or z minus p times. So we can write the formula of number of encirclement n as n equal to z minus p, where n is the number of encirclement of the origin f of s plane. Here the f of s is the plane contour. Z is the number of zeros of the f of s the lying on right half of the s plane and enclosed by the s plane close to contour. P is number of poles of the f of s lying on right half of the s plane and enclosed by the s plane close to contour. From that encirclement formula, based on the sign of the n values, the direction of the encirclement by the first one, if n is positive, then g of s plane n time in clockwise direction. The second one, if n is the negative, then g of s plane the n time in anticlockwise or counterclockwise direction. Third one, if n is 0, then there is no encirclement by g of s plane. Moreover, if s plane close to contour encloses the z times of the zeros in right half of the s plane, then the corresponding contour in f of s will encircle the origin z times in counterclockwise direction or anticlockwise direction. If s plane the close to contour encloses the p times of the poles in right half of the s plane, then the corresponding contour in f of s will encircle the origin p times in clockwise direction. By using Nyquist stability criterion of the principles of the argument on given figure, the number of zeros inside the closed loop contour is 1, 2, 3. Therefore, 3 zeros inside the closed loop contour. So, z equal to 3. Number of poles inside the closed loop contour is 1, 2. Therefore, 2 poles inside the closed loop contour. So, p equal to 2. Now substitute these two values on number of encirclement formula, that is n equal to z minus p. After substitution of that, n equal to 3 minus 2. Finally, n equal to 1. The inference of the n equal to 1 represent the first one, the n value with a positive sign indicate the closed loop contour rotate in clockwise direction. The second one, n equal to 1 value indicate once or 1 times the encirclement of the origin of g of s into h of s in clockwise direction. From these observation, we can conclude, so the answer is the option A, the origin of the g of s plane once in the clockwise direction. So this is the required answer for this problem.